Hello humans, Master DinnerFlax here, and today I wanted to discuss something fairly interesting. So recently it's been announced that they are going to be hosting small traditional format tournaments at some Yu-Gi-Oh events now. And when I heard that, I was kind of scratching my head. So way back when my channel first started, I had like Generation Duel decks. But the problem with Generation Duel is like, so first off, the Generation Duel were not honest to what those formats actually were. Like GX was like, yeah, the fusion area. It wasn't a fusion area, it was a Monarch / Dark Arm Dragon era. So you didn't actually play in a format that was respected to it, nor in the Duel Monsters era, because you had so many restrictions, and the Synchro era also incorrect. So it was really just genuinely terrible, and no one really wanted to play in it. So it's really hard for them to like justify making tournaments if it doesn't work, except you already had one. You just were never ever using it. Traditional format. So I think they're finally going to say, alright, here's traditional format. Because I think Yu-Gi-Oh! Could do with more than just one format. Because advanced format, which is just regular old TCG format, like, it's fun and it's competitive and it's the best way to be competitive. But you do need alternative formats. And I really wish they would recognize GOAT as a format, which I think they're getting ready to, because they have a lot of GOAT events on the side, but those are usually player based. So traditional format. Here's why I'm scratching my head though. The problem with traditional format is, so in theory, nothing is ever banned, but there's a lot of, like, it's weird, because I can agree with nothing ever gets banned, but if you're going to do that, then you need to limit a lot more card. You can't just, like, make advanced format, but then just have nothing unbanned, because there are so many goddamn degenerate FTK bullshits that happen in traditional format that no one would ever take it seriously. It's just like, who got the win first by some kind of alternate win condition. And it's weird because this alternate win condition, like all of them that they set up in here, they're like, because they're all one-ofs, it doesn't seem that bad, but the truth is, like, you have so many draw cards, and there are already so many draw cards in the game already at 3, you can't just allow it. So, like, a perfect example is, you can have unerrata Disc Commander, which in the traditional TCG format would be unerrated, as of right now, I should say. And then you just, like, then you have Destiny Draw at 3 and Allure at 3. No, you would have to limit almost every consistency card instead of banning it. So what I'm saying is, traditional format needs its own limited list in order for it to be taken any bit seriously. Otherwise, it's just FTK mayhem. And, like, I don't think they do that. And I know this format is really just going to be for fun, but I do want to think if they want to push it, I do think it needs its own separate thing. Because obviously there's no forbidden list, but there is a limited list, and that needs to be very large to cut down the consistency of the game in traditional format, so you don't get to these FTKs instantly. So yeah, that's just how I feel. And as you can see, I made Chaos Blade for traditional format, and these spell cards are fucking nuts. I will say something interesting about traditional format is this might be a very good way for Konami to see what is actually ban worthy, because to me, one of the things I say all the time is Konami is like TCG, I should say, is way too like religious about their ban list. They think everything on there truly is ban worthy forever, which is honestly not true, not even a little bit. Like, there's so much of that ban list that just, for banned and limited and semi-limited, that just doesn't need to be there. Like, it doesn't matter if they go to 1 or 3, no one will play them. And this will be a perfect example to show you which cards are actually on that level. So, yep, that's about it. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I may do some gameplay videos of traditional Chaos Blade, just because I think it'll be funny. So, yep, thank you all for watching, and remember, Master DinnerFlax will take your soul.